大家好，欢迎收看我们 Forge 亚洲151频道。感谢大家的支持，也感谢所有的按赞、观看我们影片的，我真的很感动，而且我真的也有一一的去看回文，我也尽量一一的去回文。真的在此谢谢大家的支持。那今天呢，我为什么拍这个影片是要干嘛呢？就是说我们最近呢，三宝卖得很好。那我们之前呢，很荣幸的得到许可，然后到了英国。然后呢，老板 Peter 也带了我们介绍他的 CNC 厂房，所以接下来这个影片呢，就是介绍呢最近卖最夯的三宝泄压阀怎么从无到有。这个机会真的很难得，因为不是每一家厂商愿意透露他们的制造过程的。我们赶快来看一下吧。
This is the machine shop, CNC machine shop. This is where the magic happens, from hand polishing to CNC turning, CNC milling, 5-axis turning, and all the assembly process. It's all taking place right here.
他们现在这边是他们CNC 车床的部门，然后这边有2轴、3轴、4轴、5轴的车床，然后他们的抛光部门也在这里，然后他们组装所有的泄压阀的部门也在这里，所以我们带大家来看一下 Forge 的泄压阀是怎么做的。All right, go for it.
Okay. Oh, wait. So, what is he still recording? Or?
Yeah, just come.
Okay. So these are the Mazak Nexus CNC machines. 99% of what we manufacture is in aluminium. So for your blow-off valve or your dump valve, diverter valve, we're manufacturing everything in aluminium. These are 4 of the CNC machines that are running 16 hours a day, producing our world-leading parts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. 这边他们现在这边这4台机器是在做 Mazak 是一个很有名的 CNC 车床的，就很像是劳斯莱斯等级的 CNC 的那个车床机器。那这边就是做所有的我们的泄压阀，我们的所有关于，因为99%的产品 Forge 的东西都是 Alumi 做的啦，所以说 OK。那边有一些东西我叫 Peter 再带我们看一下。Want to show the block, the Forge drop forging?
Yeah, okay. So this is these are drop forgings, and we use these drop forgings to become this part here, which is, one moment, these are for our blow-off valves for the Mercedes.
Yeah. 这个泄压阀，然后当它弄完了以后，是会变这样。Right here.
Yep. So this is the finished product, all machined in one operation.
所以刚刚看到就是说 Peter 有讲，就是说从 Alumi 一整块车到变这样，然后第3个步骤车到完成品，就是都是这台机器完成的，从无到有。这个是宾士的泄压阀，你看它车出来的时候，其实就已经很漂亮了，所以他们用的东西都蛮细工的。那我们再叫 Peter 带我们看看还有什么东西。What else you want to show us?
Okay, we're gonna go this way. It's all good. So we're coming down into the CNC milling section now. Guys are running 4 CNC mills and 1 5-axis CNC machine. This is a oil takeoff plate for the mini F56 oil cooler, all be made in one piece.
这个是 F56 mini 的油冷，然后这个是完成品，然后从这一块开始车完会变这样子，在这一台机器 ，Yeah, OK. This is the magic.
So this is our latest machine. This is a Ward 5-axis CNC machining center, and the guys are in the process of producing our billet oil caps. Sorry, our billet tops for our oil separator, oil breather. So these will go on, and again they'll all come off in one operation. This is a fairly new machine to us, so we're also in the process of learning its capacity.
这台机器就是他们 Forge 最新购买的5轴的 CNC 车床，那他们现在正在做一次到位的车床工作。这个是飞机回收壶，直接就全部把它车出来了，因为5轴是可以车蛮多东西的。然后 Peter 说他们这台机器也是刚买，所以他正在测试它的极限是可以做到什么东西这样子。
The next thing is a really small operation, but it's a very important operation. Okay, so these have all been machined on the CNC machine, and it's quite simple. We're just putting the Forge logo on it because we need to make sure everybody knows what we're doing, and we show our quality to the world.
他说这是最重要的环节，就是把产品打上他们 Forge 的 logo， 所以他们知道这是 Forge 做的，也是英国生产的。那这位年轻的帅哥就是在做这个动作这样子。
So more CNC lathes, more Mazak lathes. These lathes are a little bit more simple, just in 2 axis. So they're producing a range of smaller component parts. This is a small trumpet, so for the blow-off valve, when the valve discharges, this simply helps to make the sound more audible, louder.
Peter 说这边的 CNC 车床是2轴的，所以他们做的东西会比较简单，所以他们这个是在做这个喇叭嘴是放在泄压阀上面的。这个是应该是给旧款的 1.8T 的泄压阀喇叭嘴，然后这边有测试的东西，看它可不可以装好这样子。对啊，这就是他们所有的基本上所有泄压阀的东西都是在这里做生产的。
Simple small pins just for attaching vacuum lines or pieces of silicon to use for fluid transfer.
一样，这个是简单的东西啦，但是你看他们的工还是很细，很漂亮。We can show assembly.
Yes, sure. Okay. You still going?
Yeah, we're still
okay. As you can see, this is a very happy department. Everybody's laughing because they're happy to work at Forge.
Yeah.
If they're not laughing, they're crying. So we have 4 guys in here. These guys are assembling all the precision parts that the guys on the shop floor are manufacturing. So here you have some of the tops from the blow-off valves. Reese is assembling the pistons. Assembling the pistons with a Viton O-ring. These pistons are tightly controlled with their tolerances to make sure they have a flawless function within the valve. Jermaine is building vacuum taps. Just a small assembly job. This is a component part that goes within the blow-off valve kits for running vacuum.
So that's the oil catch can that was done by 5-axle.
Yeah, and John's putting together the oil catch cans. As Eric said, this was on the 5-axis. This was being machined here. It's then anodized, and this is the final process, the final assembly.
这里是他们的组装部门，也是全部都是4个人在这边装，所以我们所有的，我们现在这些我们的客人、我们的 customer， 你们现在拿到的泄压阀都是这4个人组装的。那他们就是在这边很细，像慢活，就是很细的方式去装这些东西啦。然后呢，他们就是有的人现在在装这些真空管的座啦，有人是在装泄压阀，有人是在装废气回收壶，所以我觉得他们还蛮坚持他们的纯手工，所有东西都是每个人都是有点像 AMG 的那个引擎组装吧，全部都是一个人组装一个东西，然后纯手工从头到尾做完。我觉得这个还不错，他们的精神 ，Forge 的精神。All right.
Yep, there's some of the valves that we've developed, some of the specials over the years. This is our special edition gold valve, and we've got the reds in the different colors. This was a valve specifically for Asia.
Yeah.
So a lot of our marketing, a lot of our production and design is done specifically to support our global markets. So if Forge America or Forge Asia request a specific color or application, we can offer them whatever they need.
Yeah. 这边就是刚刚 Peter 讲说有历年来的特别版、限量版的泄压阀，金色、红色啊、银色、黑色、蓝色，然后当然还有一些比较特别的泄压阀。那他是说，因为现在我们 Forge 在全世界都蛮有名的，所以他会尽量做一些比较特别版本给各个国家，比如说美国啦、亚洲啦，他都会做一些比较特别版本。我刚刚看到这个，其实 Forge 都有帮 Lotus 代工东西，对啊。
Good.
Yeah, good. So.
Forge is a world-leading manufacturer of performance aftermarket turbo accessories made in a state-of-the-art CNC precision workshop. History of the company, how it started. So 1983, the business started with my uncle, my aunt, my mother and my father, and they started to make machined parts, engineered parts on old lathes for one of the local industries, which was at the time was called nylon spinning. Moved forward, the company grew bigger. Got one guy working for us 33 years now, Steve Speck, so been with us a long time. Till around 1996, 94, 96, one of the guys came up with a blow-off valve for his car, for his Ford Escort RS Turbo. And he wanted to make one of these blow-off valves from aluminium because he felt we had the expertise and the skills to be able to make it and improve upon it. There were a couple of good valves on the market, but they were kind of a little bit crude at the time. They were very good, they were functional, and try and make something more robust, something that was beefier, something that was more durable. So they came up with the idea of an aluminium piston. Aluminium piston sealed with a heat stabilized O-ring, and that's kind of when the piston diverter valve, blow-off valve, that was kind of when it first started. Those initial designs grew in popularity with the industry, and slowly one blow-off valve for Escort RS Turbo, Renault 5 GT Turbo, became a blow-off valve for Audi TT 1.8T and Audi S4 2.7 bi-turbo. And slowly the valve manufacturer grew. I would have to say that it didn't really get going until one of the US companies found our product. It was a company called Stratmosphere. They were built, two guys, Bob Ham and Pete Reichart, in upstate New York. They came across our valve, suggested some changes, and it just went crazy overnight, from 10 or 15 pieces to 200 or 300. Slowly, a valve became an intercooler. Customers wanted more product for their cars, intercoolers, header tanks, and from 96 on, gradually we concentrated more on our own Forge motorsport products till around, I don't know, 2002, everything was aftermarket performance parts, no more subcontract engineering.